speed though. We'll see what he do.
Venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
You know I like to run the ball, man, so I need running back.
Matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Kansas City got me out here in this cold weather. Kansas City.
Short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here now the offensive starters for Atlanta.
It's real easy to express how much you love about Julio Jones's game, because when you watch him perform, you see a little bit of everything. You see speed, you see strength, you see the power with the run after catch. But what you don't see is the work he puts in during the week, and you also don't see this. A #1 receiver, one of the best in the league, that doesn't act like a diva.
And he'll get out to the 43-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Many different ways to create speed.
Pittsburgh balling, ain't they?
With that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play.
Boys like 12-2.
Pick up a first down.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Bridgewater now from the 50.
Get the first down, Nelson.
Down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Cold though.
He ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Past the 20 and all the way down to the 9.
You don't see how them long sleeves and fog blowing out my mouth?
Set up 1st and goal.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he maneuvers his way down.
Did you play Kansas City this year?
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that
so Benjamin didn't get his revenge on you.
The way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. Touchdown number 50. He's taken all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. Again, it's Yeldon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20.
There he go, back in Kansas City. Oh, they robbed him again.
One man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That nigga picked that thing off then, didn't Akeem Talib.
His guys will get the football back.
I didn't know that was Akeem Talib over there.
Technique is not the word that comes to mind.
I don't know what GM let Akeem Talib go.
As well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking up another pass.
They start out on the ground. It's TJ Yeldon. And he'll take
That nigga juked me out the end zone then.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Hey, that move got me in the Super Bowl.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The numbers for Yeldon on the ground last week. 16 carries.
Yeah.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find it.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Navarro Bowman in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year, and look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some look and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it.
Nice pop, Eric Reed.
He will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So a big play there, not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Navarro Bowman in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001.
Who that? Who, your guy? Yeah, you know how many sacks Bowman got? 22, nigga.
Now a handoff to Yeldon.
You know how many? Yeah, you know how many Foster got?
Left with a 3rd down and long.
22, nigga. You know how many Jones got? 15. And Tack McKinley got 10.
That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
Hey, them niggas blitz every play, nigga. Are you what? My DB's on the back end. I got my DB's on the back end, boy.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable.
They ain't got time. They ain't got time to burn me because I'm getting them off. Getting that ball off, nigga.
And they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary.
Getting them back there.
Right. Wasn't his primary target.
I'm man up too when I'm blitzing. I got 5 guys in the secondary. Man up. Like now. Watch them linebackers back there. Let me get back there, dog. I don't know, but now that I know he out there, I'm gonna go get him. I got some draft picks I don't need. He coming. He'll be a Falcon next year.
Even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed in quickly at the end. They'll look to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
My phone went dead.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And
what happened?
Interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston.
I done kicked it. Went back for a punt and punted it right in the back of my player. And they blocked it and got a touchdown. Punt not the end zone. Man, that was this Madden. Matter of fact, I think I was broadcasting the game. Or I might have been playing against you. Maybe not. But I was backed up in the end zone, and I punted. And they hit him right in the backside.
And they missed an opportunity.
Bridgewater to throw it. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Now a former New Mexico Lobo, it's Jarrell Presley. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
A 1-yard gain.
I could use a corner myself.
All depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to spend a 1st round pick on a corner, though.
If it's just the occasional 1-yard.
Get a 2nd round.
Congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down.
Finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield. Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in 2nd and manageable.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And his kick is good. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
And what's your score, nigga?
Ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Who balled? Theirs or yours?
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Green with a catch left side. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
He'll drop to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris.
What's wrong with you, man?
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throw left side complete. That's Curtis.
Boy, they wanted him to get this first down, Tyree. Look at this. So I know they're going to score on this drive.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Looking to throw.
Told you they were going to score.
Catch left side.
He just so happened to get wide open. Man, get out of here.
Virgil Green, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. This is sort of
what that, you threw a pick?
Drive is. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of
recorded. Never mind, my phone. Hold on, let me see what I got. It's charging, so it might have came back on. Yeah, I got 5%.
Come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And we'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking.
All of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice.
Was that picked? Dang.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing. Bridgewater. It's caught. Jones. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, you used to see on the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver.
That's all right.
But how about this guy? He's double covered.
I said, that's all right. I be done drafted my next quarterback by then.
Defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate where he throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Buying time to his left. Left side here, caught by Clay. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess
good for the next 3-4 years.
You got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a
yeah.
The smaller running back, oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost, but this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Play clock winding down. Bridgewater. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. We're back now in KC.
They call that complete.
It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. A critical one here.
You were talking about how good your kicker was, too.
On 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Escapes the defender. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
That doggone Freeman, huh?
Forward here for a good little gain.
I thought he was finna get hurt when I was watching him run.
First down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And he swings one that's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring
From Philly, right?
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? I think pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Adrian Claiborne. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And that'll set him back 5. The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. They'll set up a throw, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down at the 49. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 45. Not much.
I don't think so. I think it take away from your actual money.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out.
I ain't 100% sure though.
See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So when you do whatever bonus you sign, they take that out of your. You know how it tells you how much money you got? It takes it out of there.
And he has enough time to go over this entry mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage.
If you do what?
Any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for everyone. 100 yards or more in a game.
Oh no, man, you might.
Escaping the pressure right.
And after you sign him, you can move him back.
Touchdown, Falcons. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time?
Oh, Tyree, you get beat by the Chargers, man. Hey, what's the Chargers record?
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he is not going to give
Jets 10-3.
Short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Here's Berkshire to kick it away.
Oh, they won.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. The 40, 30, 20, 10. Kansas City touchdown.
That nigga took that one to the house.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now
they 6 and 7, man.
Instead of the 20. When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take
Hey, tearing yourself up, man.
Not right there. So still lots of work left.
That's what it looked like.
Here comes the onside kick. Down the number. felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know
Okay.
we brought analytics into the game, and someone
Yeah, you ain't down by 17 points. If it was 24, it'd be over. 17, you can come back from.
I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The play clock's running down.
I think that's the Chargers kicker, though.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
No. What I want Adam Vinatieri for?
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
I get my kicker coming back in about 6-7 weeks.
Final couple of minutes and put this one in the left hand.
He'll be back in time. He'll be back in time for the playoffs. Huh?
Running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Man, I used to like Peyton Manning and Tony Dungy. And Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne. All of them gone now.
Their time to shine. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of down.
Yeah, you remember all of them from the game, don't you?
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Yeah, you remember all them where I used to tear yourself up on that game with them. You couldn't throw on Bob Sanders. Come on, man. That's why you remember. That's why you remember Bob Sanders. Hey, man, I used to tear yourself up, man.
His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
Terry, I just beat you by 50 points. What is you talking about?
Get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Yeah, like you got a Super Bowl in this Madden.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field.
I got more.
Guys ready to make that play.
And I got more division titles, nigga.
Executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the
If you ain't got no Super Bowl, then you go to the next best thing. Division title. I got more than you, nigga.
You're all about the numbers, huh? And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their time.
2 when you add them.
They'll stop it with 17 seconds to go.
We ain't played for 3 years, so I know you ain't got more than me. Matter of fact, I clinched the division with this win and your loss.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Need something from deep in the bag.
Man, you done lost that darn game, man.
Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
If you don't lose, I gotta lose the rest of my games. How about that? And I ain't gonna lose the rest of my game.
Fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead.
So you might well. It's just about clinched.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
Hey, I didn't put him on the schedule.
One final play before we hit triple zeros.
Man, that's what they need, man, for real.
Let's go. Throwing here, Bridgewater. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. He's scoring. There's no doubt about that.
Huh?
So they get one of those.